Okay, now that we remove the tools, we're going to use this drill bit holder, and let's use the 3mm. Sorry about the changes of system of units, but this is what we had at the lab at the moment. So tied the holder with the key, snug it, and tight it. And you're going to use the tailstock like this. Try to get this part close to the surface and lock this part right there. Okay. So also add a little bit of oil right here, and we're going to bring the drill bit in and out with this mechanism. Okay, just keep in mind, if you bring it up too much farther back, this is going to get loose, so try to get it with a little pressure. So again, let's use the speed that we've been using, that has been for this part around 500 RPMs, and let's start making the cut. Hopefully right there it's visible for everyone. And what we want to have is to have enough of the drill bit to go inside that way. It's a good guide for the next drill bit. On the back, we can see that it has already formed also a topper, well, like a chamfer, sorry, over there. Alright, so we'll unlock this, move it, let's release this part, change it, and we have to do something similar with each and every one of these drill bits. Okay, it's not recommended to jump from the center hole, from the guide, all the way to the actual dimension that we want. Okay, that is the 5/8. Sorry, that's the 5/8. So just a reminder, you're going to use 1/4, 5/16, 7/16, and 1/2 inch, and then at the end you're going to have the 5/8. All right. So I'm just going to show you the next operation, and then I'm going to jump all the rest of the drill bits and jump directly to the last step. Okay. Always keep in mind, you just position your drill bit and use the key for the rest. And this is what you're going to do with the rest of the drill bits. Sorry, with the rest of the drills. So you have again this one in position. Snug it here. You'll lock it on this end. Okay. Okay. We add some oil, and we have to do exactly the same procedure with in this case, because this is a lot bigger diameter, bring it in and bring it out, and try to do it on one shot. Although it's aluminum, it's still Alright, so see you at the last bit. Alright, we are the last bit to get the ring removed. So again, we position it on the holder, we have it aligned, we locked it already. Let's give it some speed. And then, so you're gonna have the ring. Keep in mind that you need to bring the drill in and out to avoid that. If not, just remove it with the brush. Try to avoid that to form in and out with a bolero, so that way this does not fly and goes directly to your face. And probably so that the ring is out. Alright, so let's remove this. Careful with your fingers, bring this out, and there you have it. Alright, there's still a small amount of material. Okay, let me see if this is visible right here. Yeah, there's still kind of a small material that you need to remove with sandpaper. Alright. And of course, well, the outer edges are already smooth, already deburred, but the inner edges you need to do that with sandpaper. I think mainly this one. This other one you're gonna feel really smooth. You're also gonna have some questions about the capabilities for you to make this part with these characteristics and tolerances. Take measurements using the caliper. Okay. If you have any questions about the usage of the caliper or some of the measures that you're having, there are going to be questions about that, about the tolerance and specifications on the drawing with what you have already. So, but this is the first part that you're making. Okay. I know this is very small for being a ring, but that's just the idea. Consider this either as a ring or as a bush. Don't forget to use some sandpaper to deburr this edge. Okay, check the outer dimensions. Okay, check the thickness. Okay, probably once you deburr this part, you're gonna have like a closer dimension like this. Okay, and of course you need to check the inner diameter. All right, so now the last part of your lap is that you need to remove every part of tools, or every single tool that you have on the lathe. Remove it and store it properly. Okay, that includes the cutters. Where's the other one? It's right here. It goes in that position. All right, and of course, cleaning the lathe from all the chips. Please clean everything on the lathe. Although you're gonna have, although you're gonna make a second part of this lap. Once you finish this first part, please clean it, because I want you to do the other part in the other lathe. All right? So you're not going to do the two parts in the same lathe, and actually lap number 3, you're going to do it in the. You're going to use the big lathe in the fabrication lab. The safety guidelines are the same for all of them. So clean your equipment. And that not only includes to clean the lap, also you need to remove your stock material just to avoid any issues. Turn it off with the emergency button. And of course, after you're done with this cleaning, add some weight oil to the moving parts. And that's it for the first part of lap number 1. Okay, some of the operations are going to be similar for lap number 2 and 3. So, but please go through every step, and if you have questions, please bring it to lecture.